Hello! If you are new, welcome in. If you are returning, welcome back. I don't really follow wrestling or mixed martial arts. Going into this, I wouldn't have known who Mark Kerr is, and this was based on a true story, so let's talk about it. But before we do, please hit that like and subscribe. Your support goes a long way in helping me build this channel to create more content that I hope you enjoy. I should warn there will be potential spoilers and a trigger warning. I do mention suicide. We start with Mark Kerr, who is doing the rounds of the MMA circuit. We also meet his girlfriend, Dawn, who is very loving, supportive, and attentive to his needs. We soon discover that he has an opiate addiction. While in Japan at the Pride 7 Championship tournament, he'll have a dispute with his contract. He'll be interviewed where he's asked, "How do you feel if you lost?" A stunned Kerr doesn't know how to answer the question. "I've never lost a fight. I don't know how I would feel." His girlfriend Dawn will come to see Kerr in Japan and will get upset that he doesn't show enthusiasm at her arrival. At the Pride 7 tournament, he is defeated but disputes the ruling, citing an illegal kick to the head. In the locker room, Dawn pulls Coleman aside, concerned about Kerr. The judge's final ruling is the match was a draw. While in Japan, Kerr will try to get opiates from a doctor to no avail. Back at home, Kerr will try to get prescribed stronger opiates. Dawn confronts him about his usage. He gets defensive, prompting him to calmly stand up, calmly walk across the room, and smash a door in two. Instantly regretting that, he embraces Dawn. Dawn calls Coleman frantic because Kerr overdosed. Coleman immediately flies to Arizona. While in the hospital, Kerr realized what a wake-up call this was and will check into rehab. Meanwhile, Coleman has a fight in Japan, which he'll win despite reports of him being out of his prime. It's a year later. Mark is still clean and is back on the MMA circuit. While in Japan, Kerr is competing for the Grand Prix with a grand prize of $200,000. Kerr does make it to the finals. Dawn learns that Kerr and his trainer doesn't think that it's a good idea that she comes to Japan for him to compete in the finals. They get into a heated argument. He ends the relationship. Dawn will try to commit suicide. While competing at the 2000 Grand Prix, it's a series of rounds that Mark Kerr and Coleman have to go through to possibly have to fight each other for the $200,000 grand prize. And here's where I should end the recap at the risk of Written and directed by Benny Safdie, one half of the Safdie brothers who directed Uncut Gems, and whose brother directed Marty Supreme, which I talked about. I'll link it in the description. Brilliantly and beautifully shot from beginning to end. It made me feel like I was there going through a live feed. It was there was a documentary style. The camera is strategically placed inside flower pots and across the street. The actors didn't know where the cameras are. Dwayne Johnson's portrayal of Mark Kerr is done brilliantly. The one thing that kept going through my mind throughout the movie, I love his quiet moments. When his rage erupts, his emotions are raw, but he has great control. He plays this very complex character with humanity and grace. Emily Blunt gives a deeply emotional, raw performance. I loved her tenderness. She lit up the screen in every scene that she was in, and her arc will leave you heartbroken. I saw this movie Monday, January 5th. It's now Thursday, January 9th. The SAG Award nominations came out yesterday, and unfortunately, this is the end of the road for this movie as far as the award seasons. It was nominated for 2 Golden Globes, including one for Dwayne Johnson and one for Emily Blunt. It's a shame that they couldn't go further in the award seasons. But I give this movie 5 stars. It was brilliant. Well, let me know what you think in the comments. Until next time.